about to right now.
Hey,
So that dude like commented.
Who?
Male sensitivity.
He's on here now.
Yeah.
yo, what he
Hold
saying?
on, we live.
What he say?
We
What he
live.
say?
What is that? That's your man's.
Your man's.
I mean, you know me.
Hey, Mr. Carter.
We live. We only like 60 seconds late. I had to work out the last final kinks of the shit. We should be good today. The only way we're gonna have problems if OBS crash. Well, shout out to everybody we here, chat, mods. I got the chat on the screen thanks to Ricky with his new shit. So make sure I can hear.
True.
One of y'all say something. I want to make sure we can hear everybody.
Say something.
What up?
One in the chat if
Oh,
everything.
how? My bad. You said say something. My bad.
Yo.
I'm really mad at you with that background, Key.
Ooh, what this?
Yeah, the South Park background.
I felt like it was only
Yo,
right.
that episode was funny as hell, bro. Like that was the one they was Warcraft, and he was just beating all they ass.
Yep, sitting there like that.
Yo, that shit was funny.
No, don't. Who said that? Who said that? Hey,
What?
shout out to Kenneth. He said he taking all bets, crashing. OBS gonna crash within 15 minutes. Don't put that out there.
Yo, come on, don't do that.
We
yo.
worked too hard for this foolishness, man. Shout out Swoop Dizzy, great patriot. I see you. We live.
Like I said, I got my mango juicy juice in my.
I see somebody's name, slightly biased Kobe fan. That's a funny ass name.
I mean, at least he's real about it. Though.
Yeah. Dad TV, I Suck Gaming. Shout out to everybody. Feel free. Matter of fact, no. I demand. I'm just playing. But drop a like and or tweet out the stream for us so we get some more people in here. Because we
you right, the man.
we fucking demand.
You're on your own with that one. But yeah, if you guys want to, slap that like button. Thank you.
Why you get that nigga like he ain't had two front teeth when you just said that? He said like that nigga said that with all tongue, nigga. No teeth, nigga. What's up, black people? What up, Lord Light Skin?
Why we do Jim Jones like that? Yo.
Hold on. Why Jim Jones do Jim Jones like that, B? What you talking about?
I don't know. He said, let Cam take care of you then. Let Cam.
Yo, and the only thing that made that so real is because Jim is the type that would really say that, bro. Like, because I know people that do that. That, like, you might have fallen out with somebody. They be like, nah, I'll let your mans then. Nah, let your mans take care of it, nigga.
Right.
Like, bro, what that got to do with what we trying to accomplish?
That's what I'm saying.
We might make some money out of it. Nah, go make some money with your mans over there. Like that's so petty. Although I do feel that after listening to both sides, I feel like Cam was a douchebag in the whole situation. And I'm a Dipset dude. I grew up Dipset. And like Cam is really a dick. Like like
That t-shirt shit was bullshit, bro.
it's not even a t-shirt. Like the t-shirt is petty, right? So like if I made a t-shirt about one of y'all, if it sold well, it'd be super petty. But if it ain't sell nothing, then nobody would care. But the fact that Cam had all his boys rocking it in the studios while Jim was there, like that's petty as hell. But the most pettiest thing he did was when Jim Jones came up with Bird Game. That was his clique that he created that he was gonna have. Like he had Max B underneath it there, and he had a bunch of other rappers underneath it there. And nigga Cam was like, yo, what's Bird Gang? And he was like, oh, that's just my little something. That's just nothing real serious or whatever. That nigga Cam copyrighted his shit, so he couldn't copyright it. So I say, yo, that's really petty, bro. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, that's
like me. That's like me going to copyright 3MG Nation.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
That's so petty.
Yo, I might have to do that, Ricky.
Yeah, facts, nigga. You make all this money.
You gotta hurry up.
If he copyrighted
yes.
that, bro, I'm leaving, yo.
You could take it with my strike.
Like that, man.
If y'all remember Hollow the Don
Take
did
that, he is strike.
clips of battle rap, but he copyrighted his shit. I was like, bruh, that's so petty.
Wow. No, he doesn't.
At all, nigga.
You seen it? No, he does not. All right, I think we got some people in here. We're gonna try to get at least 500 before we start, guys. I already addressed situation. We gonna call that shit from this point forward Situation X, fam. I already addressed Situation X last week. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do it. I told y'all I was gonna do it one time. You know, y'all gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna somebody's a gumshoe out this bitch. Y'all gonna pull pieces by pieces, but I ain't gonna do it, bruh. Not gonna do it. We worried about what's going on him. Can't worry about all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him though. You know what I'm saying? Just
Michael Murphy. Shout out to you for being your first time being live. You know what I'm saying? Because I see your comments all the time. And it's always be like, damn.
And he already modded. He already here.
You heard he said he'd be like, damn.
Yeah. I be feeling sad as hell. He be like, damn. I missed it,
guys.
Yeah, and it's always right after the podcast ends. You be like, damn, just missed it.
Just got here. Damn it.
I feel like he be here and just say that, yo.
But you know what? I understand that because sometimes we be starting 2 hours late. Sometimes we be starting an hour early. Sometimes we be going too long. You know what I mean?
We here at 5:30 today. We was here at 5:30 last week. The week before that, I don't know what happened. And the week before that, we was fucking ass.
Davier Smith. We started a game of L's last week, sir.
Yo. Y'all let me slide with that shit I just said, though?
I let you slide because I was responding to the comment.
Yeah, I'll
let you ride with that.
Please, you let me go with that shit.
I'm going to let you go with that, B. Word is born, nigga.
Okay, shout out to all 517 viewers. We peaked at around 917 last week. Let's see if we can peak at 950 plus today. We trying to get back to our 1,000.
Consistency, boy.
Yeah, man. We'll be here. We're trying to get our shit together. Now, we only rocking out with us for today. We wasn't able to get our guest this week, so we're gonna try to work on that for one of the upcoming podcasts. So, motherfuckers in the chat.
You see him? Yeah, I see him. So I said, I let you ride, B. They just bringing it up now, but I let you ride.
All right, let's go ahead and get the show intros out. We just rocking out with us four. We're gonna start with Barry. Yeah, Barry.
Young world was good. It's your boy Clips in the building. Let's talk games.
I'm gonna jump in, yo. What up?
What?
Boy, GMG, we out here, man. Glad to have Barry's goofy ass back. Let's talk these games, y'all.
Props to that.
Goofy ass dude.
10-17 Brick Squad, Waka Flock, Gucci Mane beefing, Jim Jones, Cameron beefing. I mean, I don't know what's going on with the world right now. Everybody that was cool fighting. So about throw these hands to Chase in about 10 minutes. What's good, man?
I think that's the only thing that needs to happen. We need
facts. Word is born, nigga. Meet me in PA.
All right, so first things first. Matter of fact, you want to talk about Pokemon first? Props, or you want to wait for the...
I mean, we might as well wait because that's not really super interesting. I don't want to bore niggas off the jump.
So you said don't nobody give a fuck. Okay, all right. We're going to slide that.
We bore niggas later on.
Okay. All right. There's a report that says retailers want to sell us games early. I don't know when that report came out, but this is new news. I don't understand why we can't. I mean, I do understand why we can't get them. I think that would be a plus for us. But I don't know if that's a plus for the industry. I know in like New York and other cities, they have a lot of mom and pop shops that sell the games earlier. Anyway, some of them sell them for just a little bit more than you normally would pay. So I would fuck with it. I don't know why this is a thing.
And you're talking about them selling games early, retailers?
Yeah.
You talk like, I mean, moms and pop shops have been doing that.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it's cool though. Like, I mean, I'll take it if I can get a game 2 weeks early for a fact. Hell yeah! I'm sick of seeing niggas brag, bro.
Did I open up the wrong OBS? Is this the 64-bit joint?
Why you're not able to run video?
Let me see something. No, you good. I don't know what the fuck.
The train clip though.
Shit is weird, B.
That's why I muted my joint because that train was loud as fuck.
Yeah, the gameplay's not coming over. We'll fix that in a second. I don't know. OBS is a trip.
But you know why? I don't think they'll do that though, because you got to remember the way they're trying to do it is that the developers and publishers want to give the bigger media sources these games early. If had it been given to so many people at once at an earlier date, I mean, then why have a release date? You get what I'm saying? Why have retailers give it weeks early unless they're gonna do like a pre-order, some gimmick? It just won't. It won't be given to us like on some. All right, guys, you could just pick it up on a Tuesday. It would probably have to be like, all right, you pre-order it, or if you get a certain edition or something like that, you get the game early. Which I hope they don't end up doing that shit, because 2K did that shit. You got that shit like 4 days early. Call of Duty did that shit where you got that shit a week early. That's becoming like a norm now with some of these games anyway. So,
I mean, I don't pre-order games. I don't know if y'all still pre-order games like that, but that's it. I just want these hoes early. And these mom and pop stores really be charging, but they be charging ridiculous amounts of money. Like
70, I think it was for some of them.
Bro, nigga be like $100.
The one that me and BG
for what?
go to
The standard edition? And they be like, yeah, $100. I'm like, nigga, no.
Yo, the mom and pop shops by me and BG, them should be like retail price. The only thing is, it's when it's like a console in demand. Like if say the Switch comes out, they'll probably raise the price on that. But the games, nah, yo. When I was actually buying physical copies, I was getting my shit retail like a week, 2 weeks early. But even at that, I'd rather just go half with somebody, because I don't be knowing anymore if these games is worth 60. So I just go half digital. I'll be like, yo, screw that. And it's just more convenient, because I hate having to then get the disc from unless it's a week early, but get the disc and then having to install 40 gigs. That's fucking annoying. So that's just not convenient at all anymore.
That's true too. And are they going to actually?
There was a period of time when you wasn't real if you couldn't get Call of Duty early. Back when they was number one, I used to be mad as hell seeing people play that game a week early.
200. It was 200.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You want to get Call of Duty early? Back in the day, it probably still is like that. It was $200. The website that they sold the game early is shut, and that's the other thing about selling the games early is not only can they not sell it early, YouTubers can't put footage up early. I feel like the mom and pop shops can't compete with the GameStops, the Best Buys, Amazons, and all that. So I feel like they should actually be able to have the opportunity to sell the game when they want to sell it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe for an extra couple bucks for them to keep their doors open, I feel like they should get a chance to sell the games early, just to make it fair.
You're talking about regular retailers or mom and pops?
Mom and pops. Mom and pops. I mean, I know the regular retailers ain't going to do it, but the mom and pops are they're small stores. They don't get a whole ton of copies, so it's not like it's going to completely change the industry if mom and pop shops sell the game early. They have limited.
On the very lowest of keys, I do know one store that's no longer around that used to sell games early. Blockbuster. Like when I used to work there, they used to. Yeah, when I used to work there, they used to let us sell games early, like Gears 2 and stuff like that. Like they'll let us sell it like 3 days early.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Like that shit's crazy, because the mom and pop by me, it's called J&L Games. It's a Japanese store, but they sell a lot of import games, and in the early games too. They're fine with like letting people see that they got their games early. Even on their website, they'll put it out. But a lot of mom and pop shops, they got to see who they could trust, because you remember technically they used to get in trouble for that. And in some cases, they wouldn't get that license for the warehouse to send them these games, because for mom and pop shops, it's more difficult than it is for like a place like GameStop or a place like EB Games if you live in Australia, or just like Amazon or Best Buy, where they're licensed to always get these games every year. There's some of mom and pop shops where it's more difficult, but for the most part, man, if these mom and pop shops aren't as likely to, you can't find them like you used to, man. Like they don't have a lot of them around. That's just because too many industries. Yeah,
I mean, they only make, and that's the thing. And while we're talking about this, we didn't really talk about the circle of life at all. I don't know if that's something y'all want to talk about, but whenever we buy new games, they only make it's like a fraction of the money. So out of that 60, I don't know the exact number, maybe $10 or something like that, but it's not a lot. Most of that money goes to the publisher, the developers, whatever. So when they sell the used one, they get 100% return. So when it comes to the mom and pop shops, since they're making such little return on the new games, I feel like them having the chance to sell them a little bit early at an increased price just for the convenience, that would probably help more of them keep their doors open. Because like video game stores, they just don't last. It's like it's probably very hard to actually run a successful gaming business outside of franchising yourself through GameStop or any of those other companies. Like, we don't have any here. Well, we do, but they end up being like rental places or places that have like old ass console games and stuff. They don't have the new shit. We do have like a smaller franchise that y'all might have. It's called the Exchange, but when they first opened up, there was only one of them here. There's a lot more now. So I don't know.
They got more of those in like store, like in the mall. Like I be seeing those in a lot of those places, like in the malls and stuff like that.
Okay.
Wait, mom and pops?
Yo,
They're not even allowed to be in the mall. Like
Right.
where I'm
Not
at,
here.
they're not. There's no such thing as like a mom. But like where I live, like in Manhattan Mall, Brooklyn Mall, and Queens Center Mall, where I live, they're not even allowed to have that because like the way it works is you need to obviously have to have like I noticed that with the malls by me, they have more of the bigger companies, and like the mom and pop shops are normally like little small venue areas where they sell other things like hats, probably book bags, posters. You have the toy selection, then they got like the little game selection. Like that's why it sucks because like the mom and pop stores were always like the clutchest areas. Now it's like I'm lucky to go to this one area, but like I said, I don't go physical anymore with these games. But yeah, man, that's crazy that if I were to ever see them in the mall, because they would be the ones to close down immediately if they were to get caught. You know what I'm saying? Because the licensing now for these mom and pop shops to get these games are at a higher value now and at a bigger risk. And that's why a lot of places have eBay stores. A lot of places have an eBay store. Not really Amazon. Amazon don't play that shit, but eBay stores, the seller sometimes sells the games earlier to you too. So it's more convenient that way.
They get fined out the ass for selling
'Cause
games
that-
early if they get caught. I don't know if it was $300 a copy or $3,000. It was something ridiculous. Like
At one point, Call of Duty was 500.
500
I spoke
per
to somebody.
copy.
And
they
it was
get caught
doodle
selling
as
early.
Ghost. Remember when Ghost was coming out for PS4? I remember. I'm gonna mention her name. Shout out to Sniper Wolf. Bought that shit for like 1,000 some change. Right? She bought it a week early. Spent over $1,000 some change. There was an article put out that her as well as several others I guess they exposed the seller on his website. That site was fined out the ass because they was just selling the copies individually, but they were selling them at a price of like 180 to 2 something.
Mm-hmm.
And then as the copies got less, that they became more rare, they were selling them at a high ass price, which is why some of them paid 500 or 1,000, and they got fined out the ass. That site is done.
I wonder if that's the site that I use, because I used that site for a couple years, but it wasn't no $1,000. It was pricey, but it wasn't 1,000. I don't know.
I'm assuming it's because remember Call of Duty Ghost was the first one to drop on current gen.
Mm-hmm.
So that being at like people were like, oh, should I buy it for the PS3 or 360? Even though they gave you that free upgrade or I think a $10 upgrade,
Yeah.
there was available copies to get it when you jumped on the next gen. So I was like, and person paid 1,000. She paid 1,200 something. I was like, that's ridiculous.
All right, let's move on now. Steam is cool. PC's cool. Steam is nice. It's a way through like the green light program and early access for a lot of these smaller studios or in-house studios to get their games on there to see if people are interested. So they have what you call the green light program. Now, unfortunately, nobody can have anything nice because people abuse the system. There's a YouTuber by the name of Jim Sterling. If you go over to his channel, you will see the type of games that he shows that people have on Steam Greenlight. Now, these games, some of these games are great, but a lot of them are fucking trash. And there was really no filter, and like almost any game seemed like it was making it there because the way people were doing it, where they were giving out copies or they were giving out products, and in order to get it free, they wanted you to go vote for their green light. So it wasn't like legit votes for green light. It was kind of like when people was doing giveaways on YouTube back in like 2011, 2012, where in order to get to be eligible, you had to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe and all that as an incentive, even though that was really for them to help their own shit. So green light has been basically removed, and they're now calling it Steam Direct. Basically, it's supposed to be quality control. Because I done seen a game on Jim Sterling's channel when you are a toilet and there is shit flying into the toilet that you have to shoot and stop from getting into, and that's the game. Like, these games is fucking trash. Not all of them, but a good bit of them. If you get on Steam Greenlight, you will see a lot of these whack ass games on there. So let me see. So this starts now. I don't know if it's going to actually help.
Yeah, I think it's good and bad though.
Well, quality control can't be bad if you've seen the shit that was on there.
Yeah, but you got to also remember that. I understand you're right, because I remember a lot of shitty ass games. What they were doing was getting big YouTubers or some YouTubers to promote the game and say things like, guys, go over to their Kickstarter if you want to support their Greenlight page or whatever it was to vote. The downside of Steam, the downside of Steam Direct is the fact that if the game is completely fucked up, how would we know? They're just gonna pay their fee rather than paying, because I'm hearing that it's from $100 to $5,000 the fee to put it on Steam, right? What if the game is that fucked up that nobody has played it and people end up buying it for like $20? The game costs $20. That's actually worse than when they did the Kickstarters and the green lights, because some people were able to play the game. You know what I'm saying? Play the game a bit early and were able to actually try it out. Now with the Steam Direct, they're skipping all that shit. They're straight paying Steam, and I don't know if there's an evaluation where Steam goes ahead and tests the game themselves, which I highly doubt. I don't think they got the manpower to test every damn game, but they're going to have to pay a fee. And obviously Steam is a huge-ass client. They're going to pay Steam this fee, and instead of paying other content creators, and maybe with the exception of a few, they're going to have some of them try out the game and then rate it and then say, go over to the Steam Direct page and go ahead and purchase this game. We wouldn't even know if this game got groundbreaking bugs or whatnot. So that it basically skips that whole tier of us whether or not the game is good. So I think it's a bit good and bad at the same time.
I'm about to show people this toilet game, because I feel like people need the full experience, bro. Oh wait, here it is. Right now, I'm about to down. Hopefully, if OBS crashed though.
Toilet defense.
It's called. This shit is called Toilet Defense, and I'm not saying this represents all Steam Greenlight games. Yeah, I'm just saying there's a chance that, like, when it comes to quality, like, this is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about right here. Hold on, let me see if I can just put this right here. Yeah, this shit is called Toilet Defense. It should be done down.
Man, this dude is just trying to get me to play a game called Wet Paint Dry. So,
yo, it sounds like you going to enjoy this the full Game of L's experience, bro. Hold on. All right, here we go. Toilet Defense. I can't get to my desktop.
Garbage as fuck, bro.
What was it called? Let me see. What's the name of that file? Here it is.
Come on, man.
That shit ain't coming on the screen. OBS is bugging, bro.
You might have to go to the 64-bit one.
Nah, I can't.
You can't?
Can't
Why
do
can't
it.
you? Why can't you?
Can't do it, bro.
Damn, you
I don't know
suck.
why. I can't get it to come on. That's ass. OBS be tripping, bro.
Well, I mean, it was probably for the better. Please, remember what you did with Joe Montana, and then we started lagging.
Why you
Just let it
bringing
go.
up all shit from the past though? Let me be great though.
Just let it go, man. Please.
Let me be. I wanted to show people the Dookie.
That's cool. Link it. We can link it to them.
No.
You're gonna go do it, man. Next thing you know, we're gonna lag out, man. I can see this shit. All right. Yep.
That's fucked up.
We're gonna Transformers the shit out this show. All right, you got it. So, Toilet Gang, facts.
All right, let me read the Toilet Gang, yo.
Toilet Gang, baby.
Actually,
Toilet
media.
gang.
If I could go media source, maybe.
You're supposed to go media source.
No, I don't go media source for all that. Hold up.
No wonder your joints don't work. You got it.
Yo, it sound like you want me to fail, yo.
I don't want you to fail. I want you to have common sense. Thank you.
Here you go.
Oh shit! It says video was
Nah,
interrupted.
we good. All right.
You might have to restart your shit.
Nah.
Yeah.
There it is.
Wait. I just need Barry and Prop to witness. I told him to let it go, right?
I heard LIG at me. That's what I heard.
You guys got it. All right, cool.
That's what I heard. I heard LIG. That nigga sat back. That's that disappointed ass sit back, yo. That nigga said.
You live?
Bruh, we live. I can't. You know what it is? It might be the GIF, yo. It might be the GIF, fam.
Nah. Listen, chat. I just want
I
to
think
say
the GIF is you.
Yeah, chat. I want to say spam L's, please, for this man
All
because
right,
I told
all
him
right.
let it go.
All right, chat. All right, chat. Hear me out though, chat. Please. I was just trying to show y'all the power of Dookie. You know what I'm saying? From Steam Green.
Oh,
Steam Green Light. My bad.
If it ain't Steam, it ain't me.
Whoa.
Man, this nigga.
All right, we back. Everybody that left, come back. All right, we good. 411 to count. We going. I fucked up.
This nigga.
Whole chat lit up with L's found.
Oh man.
I'm not the reason. I don't
said
have
they
no
don't hear
control
nothing?
over
Who said
this
they don't
man,
hear?
Dookie OBS.
And I see why this nigga left you. No.
Damn.
Man, see now I'm getting trolled. Somebody said they couldn't hear. All right, let me turn it back off.
listen to one dude. Like
Yeah.
500 dudes in here.
That's how shit get though. Like shit go left. You start listening to one dude. All right. Let's move on. Let's talk about. Hopefully this shit play without crashing. All right, good.
Oh,
Man got my fucking.
Call of Duty 2017 will take the franchise, quote unquote, back to its roots. So we had Treyarch last year with Black Ops 3. We have Infinity Ward this year with what's the name of the game called?
such an excellent game, yeah.
What's it?
Modern Warfare Remastered?
No, the other one.
Oh, I don't know what's that. Barry knows
either.
because he still got that game.
Infinite Warfare. So we got Treyarch, we got Infinite Warfare made by Infinity Ward, and then we have our third year cycle ending off with Sledgehammer. So people were worried that once they implemented the fast movement and the wall running and double jump, boost jump, gliding, sliding on walls with fucking cat kill streaks, random ass shit, people transforming, ground pounds, goddamn bow and arrows, all this ridiculous stuff. Somebody punched me with a pair of boxing gloves. I got hit with an energy sword. They had this goddamn boomerang thing that once you threw the shit, it just kept moving and killing other people. All this ridiculous stuff may finally be over this year because I think we saw a tweet or showed a tweet or something like that in the last two podcasts, within the last couple podcasts, that said that they were going back to its roots. But it's now official that they said the space setting didn't resonate with players and it wasn't the success they planned. So a lot of people went out and decided not to get the game because they were tired of all the extra movement and they felt like the core Call of Duty stuff was gone. So I think enough people did that Activision said, okay, our money's starting to be affected, so I think we should get the people what they want. So,
But your man's though.
Who?
Yeah, please explain that, please.
But your man's though.
Oh no,
you talking about your man's?
No.
Your man said, and I quote, "Don't Activision, please don't listen to the media. Space is amazing in Call of Duty. We need this. Don't let the media fool you. The game is great and amazing." Your man's, B.
He said,
your man's that walk around with a championship belt. In case y'all get confused by other your man's.
Well, shout out to Hip Hop Gamer. You know.
No, of course, we're not even saying
because
that.
the thing is, he
Nah, fuck that. I am. Man's
he basically said, stop letting the masses stifle your creativity. Your space experience is amazing. I don't know.
My is he must not talk to Activision because obviously Chase just said their pockets are certain because nobody liking that mo.
Yo, hold on, wait.
For Call of Duty 4 anyway.
Chase, we're not gonna act like you didn't think that was foolish. Come on.
What? I said shout out to him. It was definitely.
Shout out. No, I know, but you was trying to explain it like.
Yo, no.
I hear where he's coming from.
No, fuck no. I ain't saying that. You got me messed up.
Come on,
the way this.
Come on. All right,
I try my best when I'm giving my thoughts not to make my thoughts everybody's thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I feel like. That's my job. Is if I got an opinion, I can't basically try to represent everybody else, especially if you're doing that shit wrong. So you can't really say, stop listening, because there's a lot of people. Like Call of Duty was and still is one of the biggest franchises. So when your game ain't selling the way it was 2 years ago, you should start asking questions. Maybe this isn't what people wanted. We seen the trailer, although a lot of those dislikes was bots. At the end of the day, people with their money decided, even when they packaged a classic game, they decided not to get that shit. I mean, it's still
And they
To a
started
certain-
fucking. They
okay,
fucking.
so
They
to a
fucking classic
certain
games too.
to a certain extent, he has a point as far as listening to the media because sometimes the media don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Right.
But in that very same instance, he is media, so he's telling Activision not to listen to him.
You might have just made a fact.
By that exact same logic, he just contradicted himself. And I don't know if he realized he did that, but that was the first thing I got from that. So I said, "You sitting
Did
up
he
here
say
telling
media though?
Yeah, he said media. He specifically said media. So I'm like, so you just said Activision don't listen to the media, but you media.
I mean, what? And that's a good
Activision will
point.
listen to numbers, bro. When it
And-
comes down to money, they listen to numbers. If space ain't selling, buy space.
Yeah, they're not going based off on the pop. They're going based. It looks
Right.
like they're here for the fans.
Also,
It's not
also
because of the fans.
the big wave, the big jump of Battlefield players.
That's
From
because
one-
of-
No, but not only that. It's the fact
this-
that this Call of Duty. Look at the percentage on team deathmatch and domination and Surge are always the highest played matches.
Right.
How the fuck did I just see 5% on team deathmatch? That's never been a thing.
No.
That's when you know shit is
You know
fucking
what
up.
else is trash? I'm not the biggest in the competitive scene. I do like watch sometimes, but I haven't watched any this year. I don't even know if they're even doing competitive Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, they are, but
I've
it's
seen-
garbage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they are, but it's garbage.
I've
I've
Like,
seen competitive Modern Warfare Remastered. That's how you know your shit is ass, B. If they went back to competitive Modern Warfare Remastered, bro. Like I was watching some of the one of the optic females, and they was doing 2v2s or whatever, and I was just like, bro, this is ass, bro. Like,
I
they really
think-
can't Infinite Warfare.
think
That's how
just-
bad.
What I was trying to say was like I think they're actually taking like Battlefield seriously now. They see that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
should have
I don't think they ever took them seriously for real. Like I feel like they always thought they had it in the bag. They always had their
still do,
customers.
though. They still do.
Yeah, they still got it in the bag. That's not.
I'm
I don't
saying,
think
yo,
this has
like-
anything to do with Battlefield though.
Yeah.
I mean,
thing is,
I think so a little, but a little bit because you got to see what's going on. Like Battlefield is like neck and neck in sales with them.
Whoa. Battlefield's neck and neck in sales with Call of Duty this year?
yes, it is.
As of
And that's only
January,
because they sold the game.
I checked it.
They sold the game for a fucking $1. That's why.
Who sold the
I
game
checked. I checked the January
Infinite
numbers.
Warfare was sold for $1 during the holidays when you traded in the game that was more relevant as of
Yeah.
like the last 4 months.
What?
So you got the game for $1. That's the reason why for the sales. But
I
I'm
think-
not taking that away from them.
I think Battlefield is selling them by like it's not even 2 million. Like from the last time I checked it, and that was like those sales numbers was updated as of January.
Okay.
Like I just feel like they know like yeah, this shit not working. Like I don't know what they was thinking really. Like I said, that's coming from a person that that got the game and
And we laughed at him. Go ahead.
I mean, I agree with maybe the Battlefield 1, but we're not going to sit here and act like Battlefield Hardline was destroying Call of Duty.
No. I
Yeah,
think
like,
you
maybe
know,
Battlefield 1 is
because
new.
what I'm saying, Battlefield.
Like, Call of Duty only sold the way it did because of Call of Duty 4 anyway. So that lets me believe if they would have released like Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, it would have blew Battlefield 1 out the water. We wouldn't be having the same conversation. It's because nobody gives a fuck about their space. Like these niggas, like I don't think y'all really comprehend. Like fuck, man, I hate Call of Duty. I don't even want to talk about this shit anymore. But I don't think y'all really comprehend that we was on boots on the ground to kindly jumping in the air a little bit, running on wall to fucking space, bro. That's a major jump,
He
B.
turned into
That's
he
crazy.
Turned into a four-legged animal and ran on the wall and killed somebody. I couldn't. Once I seen that, I couldn't be okay with that no more. And on the subject of hip hop gamer, I agree with the part of not letting people take your creativity away. I just don't think that applies to Call of Duty.
Man, keep that in the story mode.
Because,
bro.
yeah, exactly. Because it's just there are games that I feel like they decided not to implement new stuff because they didn't want backlash. But Call of Duty needs to go back to the core game. They can put as much creative stuff as they want, but they don't need to change the whole experience by putting in all this extra. I mean, like y'all seen some of this shit in the game. It's like, yo, who thought of this? They got
Yo, this game is
guns. Like we used to hopping on, right? and you got, I don't know, let's say 20 guns, and at some point you damn near know the name of every gun and the name of every map. What I found is they got all these variations, and this gun is the same gun as this, but it has special proficiency or an attachment, and this gun could do this, and this gun. So somebody could kill you with the gun that you know, but it has different. That's for me. That's just too much shit. Like that is for MMOs, Destiny, Borderlands, all this other. You don't put that in your Call of Duty game, because that's just too much shit.
Yo, to go on with your point, like Barry made a point. It's saying that Battlefield is Call of Duty's neck and neck with Battlefield, right? That's like sales for how much they have. That's not including how much money they make off that game. Because I still see to this day niggas buying loot packs and stuff like that on Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare, and on.
I know it's still. So like that community is still huge. Like,
right, so they making crazy money off of pack openings or box openings or whatever you want to call it.
All right, let me chime in real quick, but I know you said you understand Hip Hop Gamer's point, and that's my boy and all, but I give no exception because he doesn't speak negative about anything anyways.
He did.
So
Fallout,
no,
it was Fallout 4. Yeah, I seen
it was.
The video.
Yeah, before he started saying how amazing the game was. So no, listen, this is how it works. So this is how he operates, and this is why I'm like, I don't even that fucking tweet doesn't even exist to me because he's always saying positive things about these game industries. But when you talk to him one-on-one, that's when he speaks the truth about a lot of these. But what I'm trying to say is, like, nobody out here was looking for no space hovercraft Call of Duty. Battlefield 1 brought it back to even World War 1. And when Activision sees, like, oh, shit, people really enjoy that, now they're allowing Sledgehammer to work on their Vietnam or World War II game. Because that's originally what they were doing in the first place until they were told to stop developing that game and work on garbage as Advanced Warfare. So now that they see that that's what's working, I don't even know what. And the thing is, too, is where they fucked up. If you go back to Black Ops 3, you remember when they stated, oh, we were heavily influenced by Destiny. This is why you had these specialist characters. And then CSGO, with all the extra weapon variations. Where do you think Infinite Warfare went towards? And the thing is, Black Ops 3 was still fun. I still liked it. Infinite Warfare went to completely off grid. They went to you transforming into animals. The name Call of Duty doesn't even fit the description of the game.
That nigga said they was Animorphs. We
really powered up with some Power Ranger shit in the middle of the game, yo.
Yo, like that's the thing. All right, when we think of Call of Duty, I think of Call of Duty 1, 2, 3, 4, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. Like, and World at War.
I'm gonna stop after Black Ops 2 for me.
Well, the thing is, they were still relevant to me, you know what I'm saying? The name Call of Duty shouldn't even be on half these titles anymore. What the fuck is called? They don't even pertain to what the name even stands for.
That's what happens when you do all this. We went from calling in dogs to turning into a fucking dog. Like, that shouldn't happen. So here's the question. So they saying they're going back to the roots.
I'm not getting Call of Duty. That's your question. Nope.
Wait, no more Activision products?
If I skipped it this year, I know I can go without it. That disease, listen, I quit smoking about 5-6 months ago. I haven't had the itch. It's about probably around time Call of Duty came out. I ain't had the Call of Duty itch. I ain't playing it no more, B.
I'm not going to, because the thing is, that I'm kind of missing that.
No, you're not.
That space as far as like hopping on with people and playing that, and I think it's been missing for quite some time. Really, Black Ops 3 was cool. I'm saying it wasn't a bad Call of Duty at all, but I ain't really felt like a Call of Duty since like Black Ops 2, where I mean that game drove me up the wall with all the lag, but it was still I still had that. It still filled whatever I'm missing now. So I would at least try to get it this year. I'm simply not getting the game.
Yo, look.
I'm not getting Infinite Warfare. I'm just saying, when they say back to its roots, what does that mean to you?
We know what it is.
What is it?
It means boots on the ground, and it means no more that goofy ass. I'm about to fucking pull a specialist out my asshole and have a flaming bow and arrow fly from across the map. There's none of that goofy shit's gonna go down.
I think there's a little more than that.
I think
an original story based on actual war.
Ghost was the roots. based off what you're
Ghost,
saying. But
no. I'm not Ghost. Ghost played very well.
it did.
The fact that the maps were
best.
And it ran the best. And with the maps being so corroded and extra large for absolutely no reason, and the lack of depth with the game in itself, but that's what killed the game anyways.
I can't even name a kill streak on there, bro, besides UAV.
I can't even name half the guns they had.
No, it wasn't a UAV, fam. It was a SATCOM.
See, look, there you go. Look, that just proved my point. I don't know what hell. I don't even know. That game is literally its name, bro. Ghost. Nobody talk about that dead shit.
Listen,
bro.
and just to end this, once again, that tweet that Prof just read, disregard that whole shit. The same person who said Order 1886 was a victim of racism.
Oh, come on.
Let's end that on that note, please. Let's not.
Okay, moving on. So Call of Duty's going back to its roots. With that being said,
Are you getting it though?
He brought it back up, yo.
I'm gonna probably get it. I'm just saying I'm gonna probably get it. I'm not saying
you get a Modern Warfare Remastered if it sells by itself.
No.
Not even if that. Well, they fucked that game up too. Supply drops. You got it.
Be real.
They had one job.
Let me say something, bro.
I might get that. I'm talking shit.
I'll get a Call of Duty game if they remaster Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty 4, and Black Ops 1 all in one collection.
With the servers.
They make a collection out of that with better servers. I don't need them to change shit. I don't want them to add more guns. I don't want them to do none of that shit. I need a straight remaster of that. I'll cop Call of Duty again. Till then, eat a dick. By Activision.
So we ain't it ain't gonna be November and you gonna be like, yeah, I'm on here right now. That ain't gonna happen, is it?
November was I on there this year?
Yo, I don't know.
Nah.
That Ricky's No More Activision Products parody was classic, yo.
People took that shit so wrong. People goofy.
They really thought that was me talking.
You and this dude talking. No.
Ricky did like 4 voiceovers and pitched them up, and they thought that was really us talking. That shit was
and I was clowning myself because I went ahead and bought
buying it. Right. They didn't get it. People, I'm sorry, but people on the internet, not everybody, and I hope it's not none of y'all, but some people really don't understand when something is a parody or if somebody's just joking around. Satire. They don't understand that. Like, they be taking shit serious. Like, when Ricky had the title No More Activision Products, and then he went and bought the game right there, people was like, oh, man, this is what I'm talking about, man. You need to do this and that. You're a fucking idiot. I can't believe you. It's like, yo, you completely missed it.
And I'm mad that niggas laughed at me when I said no more Activision products, period. Like, and niggas was like, yeah, you lying. No,
nobody laughed on spot. No. Nobody laughed on spot. It was after. It was funny, though. You know what I'm saying? We laughed it off.
That shit was hilarious. He said no more Activision products. And then I seen a tweet that was like, yeah, I think this Destiny DLC's calling me.
But I ain't buy it, though.
But then we seen you on the game. I was like, yeah. Like, what happened?
Yo, I said I wasn't buying it, though.
When you
go back and watch that
no
original video.
Products,
I said I ain't paying for no more.
That sound like I ain't fucking with it. I ain't playing it. I ain't downloading it. I ain't got the gigs.
But I said I ain't buying no new Activision product.
Well, you didn't say new.
That wasn't new.
That's a caveat.
I dare say new.
No, it was hashtag no more Activision products.
That division, or I said division, that Destiny was already downloaded. I already had the collection. I had no choice but to get the DLC. I just said I didn't want to download it. So when I tweeted out, damn, I might want to get this, I already had it. I just didn't download it. No more Activision.
You said it with such conviction. No more Activision products. And you said B at the end to let us know you were serious.
Yeah, you can't say B. You know what I mean? Like, you can't say real shit. Nothing you say is meaningless unless you put B, bro. Yeah. If you want $1 million, you can't just be like, I want $1 million. Nah, be like, on God, B, I just want $1 million, my nigga. We good. The word is born.
All right. We somehow, every time we get to Call of Duty, because of the pain that we've all suffered as abused partners, you know, I think we have a habit of going on for a little bit too long. So whenever we get some more information about the boots on the ground, we can't put nothing past them. It might be some bullshit.
They gonna have the boots gonna have jetpacks on them and shit.
Bro, the boots gonna have roller skates, motherfucker. While y'all
they gonna have shit on each map that you can go and get to give you the old experience. I wonder if there's a community of people that started on Advanced Warfare and that's all they know. So when they lose that movement, I wonder how.
Oh no, it is. What are you talking about? Like
I know
they had like brand new, like it was so many new. What's the not clans, but what is the word? So many new competitive players that were playing Advanced Warfare that just started because that's most of the people that were playing were like 14, 13 years old. And it was like they was dominating because they attention is so much quicker and they shit is so much quicker. Like, yeah, they had a lot of fans. And they probably like this one too. They're gonna be mad as hell.
My nephew was like that, bro, with COD 4. He didn't want to run across the map.
Yeah, they're gonna get this.
He was lazy as hell.
Like, man, this throwback ass game. Don't nobody want to play this old shit. Like, that's exactly what they're gonna say.
That's why I ain't gonna lie. That's why I like Infinite Warfare because.
Oh nah! All right, change the subject, y'all. Nigga say
I can't like a game.
He can't like
you shouldn't like. Nah, you shouldn't, Barry. Come on, man. You know what it is. We like 2K. Let's just keep it like that, man. We fuck with 2K.
Right,
Call of Duty, Infinite Warfare. Come on.
We really don't fuck with 2K like that neither.
Right.
No, but he uninstalled Modern Warfare Remastered. They kept
Infinite.
Infinite.
They shit. He did what?
40 gig patches.
He did what?
He uninstalled Modern Warfare Remastered and kept Infinite Warfare.
Yo, all right, man. Who's
what?
Yo.
Listen,
come on, let's talk about the next subject, please.
For one, I still got a decent amount of hours in both.
Bruh.
So
the fact that you got decent hours on both.
You uninstalled Modern Warfare
Remastered. People
Remastered.
bought that game.
I play Infinite more than Modern.
Infinite Warfare on your PS4.
I play Infinite Warfare more than COD 4.
You downloaded an app, so you played an add-on version, except for the actual real game that you're supposed to buy. That's crazy. Like you played the DLC, is what you just told me.
I don't play a DLC,
bro. That game is DLC. Don't nobody give a fuck about Infinite Warfare, bro. Go to Twitch right now, look for Infinite Warfare. I guarantee you, it's nowhere near. I guarantee you. Niggas is playing Pokemon Red and Blue right now over Infinite Warfare,
hey, chat,
bro.
Chat. I need y'all to spam Larry in the chat for this foolishness. This dude kept Infinite Warfare. Chat, fill up the chat.
Mad for liking Infinite Warfare.
No.
Nobody says you can't like it.
We didn't say that. You uninstalled.
I need to room on my PlayStation.
You uninstalled Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.
You needed more room on your PlayStation, so you kept Infinite and deleted Modern Warfare.
Because I play Infinite Warfare more.
So then don't say you put a decent amount of hours in both when you clearly put more.
I put 7 and 11. I put 7 in COD 4 and 11 in.
So if I check that right now, it's accurate?
The last time I checked, yes.
Check it.
Go check it.
So you still live.
I hate to do it to you, Jack Moose, but I'm gonna have to do it.
You living like
I'll
Larry,
tell you.
yo. You living like Larry right now.
I'll show you.
Hold on. I'm not done, bro. I'm all the way scrolled down. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 got more people playing it than this game right now.
That's not
right?
a surprise.
Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is below Zelda on Nintendo 64.
Wait, you on Twitch?
It's Ocarina of Time though, so I suppose that's the big one. But
yeah,
below
that.
The game came out what 95.
It was like 97, bro.
I heard of Darkest Dungeon, but it got more views than this.
I heard of Darkest Dungeons. Wow, yo.
Wow.
I don't know what the hell that is, but it got more.
All right, let's move on. Now
Magic the Gathering got more than Call of Duty right now.
I never got a chance to play that. I heard it was high. So
we're
gonna move on from the Cockaduki, but we're not done with Activision. Destiny 2 is scheduled to come out this fall. What are y'all thoughts? If they pull what they pulled last time, I'm just not going back. I want to pay for something one time, possibly a season pass, and that's it. I don't want them making people bash it 3 and 4 times. That's me though.
You like Call of Duty?
Nah, Call of Duty. I mean, I don't like their business practices either, but they never made you do that though.
They had more guns, more shit, more loot packages, more maps, more emblems, and they started charging you to pay to prestige.
I mean, they also gave us a $10 upgrade from last gen to current.
You just try to make it justify that bullshit.
No, I'm not. Listen. I'm not.
Nigga, you got killed by boxing gloves, nigga. And you talking about you not finna pay for this Destiny. God damn it. You gonna get on this Destiny.
No,
ain't no goddamn
I said if they, because you know how they got over on people. They had people buy the game and the season pass. And I thought we never liked DLC like that anyway. But I thought once you bought the season pass, that you was good for the fucking gaming season.
It was the season.
It wasn't, because you still needed to buy something else with Destiny.
It was the season, though. It was for that season.
No, but see, they not the literal season. It's supposed to be for the life of the game, though.
Nah, B. That's because that's what other practices do for the life of the game.
No, it's
Destiny
supposed
came out.
the season
Destiny
pass.
came out like, nah, nigga. You get one season for $40.
Bro.
Everybody's like, yeah, we about to get the whole
Bro.
game for $40. They was like, nah, nigga. Activision, we run this shit. Get money, nigga. Stop trying, nigga. What's good, nigga? And then they came out.
It's not for the season pass is not for a literal season, yo.
And Killer Instinct, when you buy a game or Purple Gods, it's for a season. They broke that shit down, man.
Bro, Killer Instinct is free to play.
Season, though. You only play with one person, nigga.
You can buy so we comparing Killer Instinct to Destiny, which people probably pay almost $200 to get what they were supposed to get for 60 plus a season pass. That's what you saying, sir?
Evolve charges you $500 for all their
DLC.
Land to make money, nigga. It's all about paper. That's why we broke right now, nigga. Because they know what they doing.
They don't know what they doing. That's why they revamped Call of Duty, baby. No.
You know what they was doing.
That's why Evolve free to play.
So you saying what they did was hot. That was okay.
I'm saying what they did was smart. The difference between being smart and being dicks. They was dicks for doing what they did, but they geniuses for doing it right now.
I don't think
Destiny, regardless if I hate it or not, I don't have that game on my system no more. I've been deleted it months ago. I don't play that game. I don't even talk about that game. It's still in the top 10 Twitch every week.
That's fine.
Well, look,
but they got over is what I'm saying. They just plan on doing that this time. I ain't getting it. That's what I'm
saying. They get over us. They definitely got over us. That's a fact. They definitely played the hee-haw on us, nigga. We definitely got the Charlamagne donkey of the day. Like, the whole Destiny community got that hee-haw. But supposedly they revamped their whole shit. I don't give a You know my motto. If I don't get standard raids, new characters, day one, I'm an Activision product.
There you go.
I ain't playing, bro. Like you don't realize I could easily cut the game off and just not care. Call of Duty, I wouldn't even talk about it if y'all wouldn't. I forgot about that game. And then Barry brought up that bullshit that he deleted. Modern Warfare, right?
Bro, Barry wanted to say something. Go ahead, Barry. I'm sorry. Me and Prophecy, we just took the whole shit. Go ahead, bro.
I forgot what I was about to say. I'll be honest.
Is you getting it, Barry?
Yeah, I'll get it. Destiny?
Yeah.
I can get some people to run with. I tried playing that shit by myself last year, but it was before Taken King, so it was still, I guess people always say when Taken King came out, it was what Destiny's supposed to be or whatever. Right. But I played by myself before Taken King. That shit was trash. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, the game wasn't trash. Don't get me wrong, but I was bored as fuck.
Don't say in your breath it was trash, and then the very next sentence say it wasn't trash.
You said it was trash, but it wasn't.
Because I'm saying I corrected myself. I can't correct myself.
Nah, bro.
So I can't say. I said it was trash, and I said, wait, it's not trash. But I'm saying I didn't have a really good. It was trash to me because I was by myself, and the game felt like it was missing a lot.
So the only thing that pissed me off about that game in general, right? And it's not the game, it's the people. The people that trashed that game played no time in that game. They put no time. They played 5 minutes and got mad because the story was trash.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. When I tried to play, because I was by myself again. So I was with, I guess it was a raid or something, or a random event or something like that was going on like the beginner level. So it was like a level, like high level or whatever, dude. Yeah, it was like a 50 or something. So I hit him up, like, I'll try to, like, all right, let's help me out with this quest or whatever. So I was in like level 3 or some shit. I was real low level. He like, nah, bro, you too low. I'm like, what? Like, what other what game does that? Like, we in the same area. You can't, like, we can't eat together. Nah, bro, you too weak.
A lot of games,
but that's common.
A lot of MOBAs though, like that's
common.
That's if your gear ain't up, nigga. You can't run with it. We play DC Universe right now. You try to run with me, nigga. Nah, but you gotta get to the side, nigga. Like, you ain't hiding. You gonna die.
That's common. I mean,
at the time I didn't realize like it was like he was just because he was sitting there for a minute. I didn't realize it was like this big ass boss or something that's about to pop up, and like he was just standing there. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I guess so. I don't know.
Yeah. I understand the mind and how Destiny works, right? That's why I hate it, because I understand it. But I also dislike the people that say they don't like it because it didn't have a single player.
You know what I dislike, Prof?
Who cares?
You know what I don't like, Prof? When people made reviews on it who didn't play it.
Okay, let's go ahead and move on. What are you doing?
I'll get it the same way Prof said he'll get it. If they add all this shit day one. I don't want to fucking wait months for it.
I don't want to feel like I'm gonna have to pay for the same game 4 times.
I got you on that. And the thing is, they don't even bring a character over either, by the way, for those who didn't know.
I'm not surprised by that.
They should. Yeah.
I know. I wanted them to bring, if they were allowing you to bring over your base character with some of the items that you can probably trade in for whatever currency system they have, that could have been cool because people got the Taken King and all this content towards the end anyway. So all that grinding you did, you should at least get a little bit of reward. What?
Xenoverse did it.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. You making sense, but you making sense to two stupid niggas.
Xenoverse.
No, he's saying like you're saying.
No, I wouldn't look. No, Barry.
I get what you're saying.
No, I see, Ricky. You're saying that all the grinding that you're doing on
it was. I felt pissed off.
On the second one.
Yeah.
You should be
pointless.
Right?
When the new DLC came out, all that old shit that we had was pointless.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like, and that's what I'm saying. When Xenoverse 2 came out, you were able to transfer your character over.
We ain't talking about a DLC.
That's what I'm saying. No. That's what I'm saying. No. Look. I'll put it like this. I'm not gonna put Xenoverse as a comparison. What I'm saying is, because a lot of games don't do that. That's the problem. Like 2K doesn't do that shit. They don't allow you to bring all that grind. Now they decided to.
Most
I guess
people don't though.
No, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like Xenoverse.
I can only think of like one
that's
game
the thing.
that
You're
does
bringing
do
up
it,
a game save file. You're bringing up a game save file. Barry.
But at least you get something.
No, that's common. A lot of games do that, especially their second installment of their games. There's a lot of games that do that where they reward you, but that's most likely a single player thing or a piece of some of the DLC. If you pre-ordered it or whatever, you have history on it. Ubisoft does that all the time. What I'm saying is, for those who played this game, in which they supposedly said there was a 10-year cycle on this, now they changed it up and said no. What we're saying is this game has a lifespan up to 10 years. So now they're going to make their second iteration of this game. But what sucks is that the DLC just recently dropped a few months ago. You know what I'm saying? And for them to drop another death, you just shot everybody in the foot with that because people pay money for that. Then people are grumpy.
Okay, here we go.
Hold on, your third.
OBS crashed again, my G. We good. We back. We good.
Yo, why every time I'm talking we crash? You know, I'm just gonna stay quiet.
That's you, bro. That's you.
Nah, don't do this.
Sorry, chat. It's not me. It's not the internet. It's not me. OBS is crashing. We good though. So,
talk about Activision again, nigga.
That's what it is, yo.
I'm ready for the next subject. Come on.
All right, let's move on, bro. Let me turn this off. I don't know what's going on.
No way, it's a GIF. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It might be, yo.
Bro, out of every source that we have here, it's a GIF.
Yes.
I mean, whatever. I'm gonna let you more now than we was before. And now you got the GIF and the chat popping up. So
yeah, I'm gonna turn the GIF off, guys. I don't know what the fuck is going on. This shit keep crashing, bro. All right, let's move this. All right, my bad. Got chat. It's not me. It's OBS. Okay, you ain't gonna blame this shit on me. We ain't lagging.
This game's amazing.
Let's talk about For Honor. So For Honor released yesterday, and it was like several betas. I had a chance to actually get on and play. Ricky, I need you to give me some props for playing the beta right now, sir.
Oh, yo, by the way, I just need to say salute to Brother Chase. He participated in a freaking beta. This is a moment.
Hold on. That wasn't Call of Duty.
That was not Call of Duty related.
This is first, bro.
Yo.
This is his first multiplayer beta that we spent a couple hours on. Salute, my brother. Salute, bro.
Yes.
Proud of this.
Now.
He's so proud of this nigga.
Listen.
That's my dog.
Okay, let's talk about the game because I want to get y'all perspective on the gameplay itself. What's this?
Just follow me, bro. These guys, bro.
Oh, wrong thing.
Chase, let me get your. Not
yes, it's in the GMG.
Get your,
okay, wow.
Get your other profile out of here.
Yo, that wasn't me, bro. It wasn't me. But let's. I want everybody to talk a little bit about the game and compare it or talk about how long the game is going to last and all that good stuff. I don't know who want to go first. I definitely don't want to go first though.
It doesn't matter to me. I can if
How
y'all.
long did you play?
The actual game or like the beta?
Just
Because I played
period.
both betas.
Just
Okay, I
period.
played
You
both
probably got like
betas
20
and
hours
put
or
a
something, right?
ridiculous. Yeah, I put a ridiculous amount of time. I think there was a pre-alpha beforehand, but I didn't get accepted in that. I think the game is fun as hell. I'm just gonna go with longevity. The longevity is based on the community, I believe. I feel like if they add esports or some kind of competitiveness towards this game, I can see this going really long. Pause. Like I feel like this is going to be a game that people are going to run back to countless of times. It's coming out in a good time. There's not too many games that's out right now that are multiplayer that are just purely fun to play with your boys in the standard 4v4, or you can do the 2v2s or 1v1s. I think it's just a unique type of game, reminiscent of, I guess you could say, like Dynasty Warriors, but with more combos. Somebody told me later on that Dynasty Warriors added more combos later on in the game. I don't remember. I got bored of them games. But this game is just really fun. Like, that's all it is. This is a very high streamable game to me. It's too much work, bro. Like, the executions, the customization to your character. The customization actually matters to your character. So, like, when you put certain things on, it makes your damage up go higher or lower, or your speed or whatever. So this game is just really fun. And shout outs to the dev's ass that I kicked and debated, because I whooped his ass, bro.
You wanted to plug that in real quick, huh?
I did, bro, because I needed him to realize that he just got his ass whooped, bro. Like, that was some real shit right there.
True. Salute. You want me to go next? I don't want to snipe. All right, so basically,
shit went down.
It did.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the gifts. I just did a Google search.
It did?
I was fucking with you.
And no. I turned the GIF off. I'm saying having GIFs on OBS is good for crashing. So I turned the GIFs off. I'll probably just put like a little loop video back there next week or something like that.
Talk, yo.
Yeah,
I was fucking with
Ricky,
you.
if you talking that shit shut down, I'm blaming you. I'm pulling up on you. Go ahead, though.
All right. So what I'll say is that this game, I need to let people know. I have several arguments in my stream the other day. This game is a hack and slash strategy game, fighting game that Ubisoft put out. Hack and slash puts a lot of emphasis on combat, and that's what this game offers you, right? So fucking train. So with that being said, this game is and matter of fact, and hack and slash was always in like MMORPGs. But this game I think this game is great. It's not a game that I've taken it like that seriously, like where it has a story or whatever, but it's very competitive. I enjoy the combos because there's so much combos compared to the beta. So you got combos, you got different factions that you can support, customization classes. You get to very similar to Rainbow Six's prestige methods, and as well as their reward system is very similar. So I can see them trying to push this to be on some competitive, multiplayer status. But one thing I just like is just the honorable kills that you get in this game, like the way you execute enemies and stuff like that. This game is so fucking fire. I was actually concerned because the alpha was garbage, and they didn't let you like get honorable kills like that. But this game offers a lot, and with 12 characters and several maps, they already said that they're gonna offer free DLC. They're gonna also bring other characters inside the game, so you start with like
lots and lots of free DLC.
Oh yeah, a lot of free DLC.
It's a lot. Like, it almost to the point where it makes it pointless to get the season pass. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, so basically they're running, like I said, they're running it like Rainbow Six, and I just found out that the season pass is for just like Rainbow Six offers you the characters earlier. So you get everything earlier than the people who are not season pass enlisters. So if you do have the season pass, one, you have like a week or 2 weeks to get these characters early and for free. And if you don't have the season pass, you would have to wait the day the DLC does drop officially, and you would have to grind, get some renown points, which is like their currency system, to then unlock these characters, which I'm pretty fine with. But this game is super competitive, a lot of awareness, and your reaction time plays a huge role. This game, like I said, almost everybody agree with me. Like, this is not a game that you're gonna take in like you need to spend hours a day on. No, but it's a fun game that you get on. You play 4v4 competitive with your friends, or 2v2s or 1v1s. You have like a domination type game. You have a skirmish type gameplay. You have a regular deathmatch, team deathmatch, and then you got like this elimination gameplay. I think the game is dope. But one thing that just like completely pointless is the story. The story mode is like a huge tutorial. I don't know why, because they complained that there was no story in this game, and then added like this bogus as like single player, which is completely pointless. There's no depth to it. You just play as either a Viking, samurai, or knight, and you just go through a bunch of different objectives. It's literally I'm playing like the multiplayer all over again. But other than that, I'm having a lot of fun, and shout out to everybody who be enjoying like the streams, because this should be lit, man. This game is super fun. It was a sleeper for me.
I want them to put in more modes. Like I could see this game having like a capture the flag type of mode or something like that. Like that could be really unique. I said this in the beta before, but capture the flag would be really cool for this type of game. And I'm assuming they will add more stuff later on. But I think it's a good game. Could I tell you to buy it for $60? I don't know. You know, that's relative. That's what you believe. Do you think you'll be on here longer than 4 months or 3 months? I can't say that what you would do. I think it's worth like $40 personally. Straight cash, $40. Yeah. 60, kind of a stretch because you don't know how long you'll be here. But you also got to think about the other games that are going to be coming out in between the time that you're going to be playing this. Horizon, Mass Effect.
That's day one. Fuck.
Like there's a few other games that are coming out, but there's no other real quick, fun, competitive multiplayer game that's going to be out for a while. So you'll probably play those other games and then come back to this.
Yeah, and one thing to note, what Prophecy said, the reason why I don't think this game is worth 60 is simply because the developers are goofy as shit anyways, saying that we offered you a single player experience and now want to try to offer this for 60. Mind you, just because you add multiplayer, single player, a horde mode doesn't give that notion of, oh, okay, this game is $60. No. If the game has its fun factor in it, like if say Outlast 2 comes out or certain games that deserves that notoriety or whatever it is, that can be labeled as a $60 game, then I can understand. But For Honor was still iffy and under the bus because of the lack of I guess 4-on-4 only, which I actually now think it's okay. The minions aren't like Titanfall's bots. They're just for you to advance in different areas of the map. But I think $40 is like the safe price on this game. Longevity-wise, they would have to continue to offer you modes. They should unlock this thing like Rainbow Six did. You played, and Overwatch did. You play up into a certain level, and then now you go ahead and play on the competitive end. And they should hurry up and bring that in, just like they have it in Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six to me was boring in the beginning and has really changed to be like one of the most sleepers of first-person shooters, to be honest with you, still to this day. I think it's a really good first-person shooter, but I think For Honor is going to be here for a while, but they need to continue to keep this game fresh and drop like a lot of different game types, like Capture the Flag, a sabotage type mode that would make sense for the type of style, you know, with these type of games. But that's it.
The other thing we didn't mention is kill streaks. Like it doesn't have like kill streaks, but it has like support streaks. Like so, when you accomplish a certain amount of points and goals, you can like bring out an arrow, shoot somebody, throw a hatchet, kill somebody, throw like little bear traps down. People stand on them, they're stuck. Like it has a lot of support streaks to help your team in it as well as to help yourself.
That's just lit, yo.
I bought the game. You know, a lot of times we always talk about price point. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just did it. How much you think it's worth? 30, 40, 50, 60. Now, a lot of the times I'll tell somebody when it comes to a game that I think is good but not worth 60, I'll tell them to wait for a price drop. The problem with telling people to wait for a price drop on here is I don't know how many people are still going to be playing this when the price drop actually gets here. The game is super fun. Unfortunately, this is one of those games where watching it doesn't look like much is going on. You're just like, this is just a whole bunch of just like craziness. It doesn't look like there's much going on, but when you actually sit and you play it, this is a very fun game. Like, I don't really do a whole lot of multiplayer, and y'all know that's just pretty much been my history. I've just been a little bit aggravated with the way people play games online. But this is one of the games that I don't feel that way about. They have your standard modes. They have the domination, and I think they do domination very well on this game. By the way, the team deathmatch is more like search, but you really don't have to search. There's nobody hiding in this fucking game, at least from what I've seen. When you start the team deathmatch, every round you are instantly placed right in front of somebody from the other team, face to face. So everybody is given a specific part of the map that they spawn into, and when they spawn you in, they also spawn an enemy in, y'all face to face. There's no surprises in the beginning. So you can go right towards the enemy, or you can turn around and run back and try to re-strategize.
Basically a duel.
It's a duel straight away, and I love that shit. So right away, there's somebody there. So you can't say I can't find anybody because the action is right there. Like when I first played it, I didn't really know the controls like that because the single player controls weren't as advanced from the tutorial on the single player, like the multiplayer controls. When the first shit, I'm on the bridge, I see a dude right there. I'm like, let's get it. This motherfucker, first of all, he ran towards me and hit me with his shoulder and knocked my bitch ass off the bridge. I said, oh my God, this shit is lit. Like, I've never been so excited about down in my life on one of these games. But another thing is, it's always nice when you play a multiplayer game and you don't feel like you got gypped out of a kill or, you know, a shot or a touch, whatever. This game, when you get killed, I have not had one death where it's like, damn, I should have killed him. It's like, if you get killed, you deserve to get killed for the most part. So I think they did a good job with that. I know the servers is trash from what I'm hearing, but they wasn't too bad during the beta. But
they're getting a little better.
Yeah, I did see the I did get a couple messages, and I forgot what the messages said. But overall, I mean, I like this. I didn't think it was gonna be as fun as it was, because, you know, everybody was like, yo, you need to play this beta. This shit is you know, this is a good ass game. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. So I get on, and I always know a game is fun. Always know if I can get on by myself and play and let an hour go by and I don't realize it's been an hour, that's how I know I'm playing a fun game. So For Honor definitely did that. But again, I don't know how many people's gonna be playing a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now. So right now, today, I would say at least check it out. I'm not saying to buy it. Rent that shit from GameFly, yo. Used to always talk about GameFly, but PC didn't change my life, bro. I don't even really use my GameFly like I'm supposed to. One
thing that they're doing, there's a lot of them, especially in the duels. You got these dudes running like bitches. I ain't gonna hold you. You know, when you do the one-on-one duel, and because the thing about this game is, and I know Prof might know because Prof, you like the tabletop like MMOs and stuff like that, like the over-the-head type games.
Yeah.
You see, so a lot of those people don't realize have a lot of hack and slash too, but it's in a third-person perspective. And the great thing about it is, since you have several characters, you mastering this character, you could be a dominant force. Whether you're a defending character or a character who has speed, an assassin type character, that's what makes it more fun. And that's what I enjoyed about it a lot, because people didn't realize, like, even me as a samurai, yo, I have these crazy ass skills and abilities that you have to master in order to be really good at. There's so many different characters and variations in this game, and then being able to customize and all that.
Adding combos too.
Dude, they got crazy combos. I didn't see it until the move list, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And the reward system kicks in because for those who are familiar with hack and slash games or like tabletop MMO RPGs, the reward system comes in with combos and how you execute your opponents, and then especially when you're going crazy defending, like this game rewards you in all that way. So like I don't need crazy kill streaks, but the abilities that you unlock, like Prof said, them shits is just lit. So I mean, if you do have the money, I would say sure, but if you're looking for like something to hold you down for a very long time, you still got like several games coming out though.
So like what Ricky is, for the people that don't understand what he's saying, so like if you play a game like Smite or like League of Legends or something like that, Dota, I'm assuming is the same.
Yep.
Paragon. If you jump in by yourself, a lot of the times they're going to try to swarm you and kill you. So you really have to play this game smart. Like you can't just run out there and just try to be Call of Duty kill all, because most of the time you don't get jumped. Sometimes you can square people one-on-one, but a lot of the times people are screaming, help, 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 you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And so you're going to get jumped a lot. And there's always going to be a lot of running away.
Yep.
It's just so crazy.
This fucking game is
when you pull up and there's motherfucking 4 dudes and you just you know you're going to die. You don't know how. Yeah. So,
and defending, yo, and if you're nasty with the defending combos and you're able to get into like this thing called rage mode, ridiculous, bro.
You can mess some people up, but
and so for like fighting games, to make them balanced, they always have something that can stop it. Right, so if somebody's blocking too much, there's like a combo breaker or reverse and stuff like that. So they have all of that in this game. You can parry people's attack. You can. Some people can grab. Some people. Well, you can pretty much grab everybody, but some people have more animation. When they grab you, they can like stab you immediately and not poison, but infect you with blood damage over time. Right. So there's so many unique roles you can play in this game, and nobody in this game, personally to me, feels the same. Everyone has their own uniqueness, You know, samurais are definitely extremely fast, but they have lower health, so they're going to get clapped a lot more. So you have to learn how to defend really well. But you can also attack really fast. So it's like, it makes us, everybody's different. We done with For Honor?
Barry, did you want to say anything?
Nah, unfortunately, I only got to play the tutorial. I don't have that much to say. I really didn't get a chance to play the multiplayer. The only time I really did get a chance to play the multiplayer, I was at Ricky's stream, but it got full, so I just
You're making me feel bad. It got full.
It did, yo.
Damn, my bad. It was lit though.
They said you can't play. You ass, fam. But
Hey,
anyway,
hey.
For Honor, I give it a thumb. I ain't gonna give it 2 thumbs up because it's a Ubisoft game, and we don't know if they're gonna keep the content and stuff on, keep it up. It could be another situation where, a month from now we could be talking about For Honor and we could just completely change our opinions. So I don't know.
If it's still vibing, like again, a month from now, everybody's still on it, still playing it, then I'll invest in it.
Yeah, I truly don't know how long this game's gonna last, bro. It is what it is.
We getting on it after the stream though, right?
Yeah. We're gonna play a little bit of For Honor right after the podcast. Next up, I'm with a heavy heart. I'm here to report to you all, that one of the greatest games I've played in the last 10 years. The last 10 years, guys.
What gameplay is this?
I don't know what the fuck that is. Let me turn that off.
That ain't South Park.
That ain't South Park. That ain't Falco. South Park, The Fractured Butthole, has been delayed again. It was supposed to come out December 6th of last year. Now, then they pushed it till April 1st this year. Now it's, wait a minute, fiscal year. Oh, that's the fiscal year. I'm sorry. They pushed it back until God knows when.
2018, B.
March 31st?
That's just a standard date.
Okay.
It's just sometime 2018.
So sometime 2000, we don't have any foreseeable idea.
I have an idea why.
When this shit is coming out, and it hurts bad.
Ooh, nah, yeah, I don't know.
Because
That's
and then what pisses me off is that they're showing I'm on Game Informer because I like Game Informer or whatever. So I'm on there and they're like, "Yo, get your brand new Coon South Park Fractured Butthole collection," and I'm like, "Bro, it just got pushed back. What you trying to sell me these toys for? And it's not going to come back. Sell me that in 2018, B. I don't want to see that shit now."
Look at this game. Like, it looks like. Why do they keep pushing it back? Like,
oh no.
Oh, I think they pushed it back because of the Switch. To be honest with you. I said that.
Why would they need to push it back a whole year?
Because South Park is more of a platformer game. People would probably pick that up on the Switch than on a PS4
why not make it a launch title or a first month?
Because Ubisoft just signed that they're gonna do games to drop on the Switch, and maybe they didn't have that.
The Switch was coming out 2 years ago.
Maybe so, but I guess they want to make sure. Because another thing too, remember what happened to some of the Wii U's ports? They weren't even like real ports of like some of these games. They were like half-ass, dummy-ass games. So I think they want to make sure that the game launches right aside the PS4 and Xbox One version, and make sure that at least it's not like a dubbed version. That's what I believe. Even though I don't know what's the reason for them delaying it this long, but there's got to be a reason.
Year,
and what pisses
that's crazy.
Me off
it's crazy, but
is last week GMG. I said that it was a list of games that were rumored to be pushed back. That was in my rumors. There was like a bunch of games that were supposed to be pushed back till 2018. I heard Red Dead Redemption was one of them, but I heard Destiny 2 was one of them. But I didn't hear this, and that's why it like really surprised the hell out of me because I just knew this was coming out sometime soon.
Right after the show, I think one of y'all put it in the chat that they was delaying it. I don't know. If you have not played the first South Park game, even if you never watched a single episode of South Park, you will enjoy that shit from beginning to end. Like, there's not a whole
You can
lot of
buy it
games.
on PS4 and Xbox One. You can
Yes.
pre-order Fractured Butthole, even though it's coming out 2018. And if you buy it on there, $60 version, you can get the first Stick of Truth on PS4 and Xbox One.
It's fun as hell.
Yo, it's worth it, yo. That game is amazing, dog. That ain't a word we just throw around on this motherfucking podcast, neither. So
Yeah, one of my favorite games.
Yeah, there's a lot of games that I feel are good, but the word amazing, that's reserved for shit like South Park. So I'm just saying. But anyway, if you're looking forward to that, it ain't coming out anytime soon. You got any rumors? Let's talk about go ahead and run through your rumors real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and
I don't have no rumors, but I have a bunch of like random assortment of news.
you got.
So for the first thing, I'm gonna start out by saying, for no apparent reason, T.I. is gonna be in the Ghost Recon Wildlands game. He's gonna be a member of the cartel. I just seen T.I. tweet this out literally an hour ago. So he's gonna be the most sophisticated drug dealer ever. So that's kind of interesting, I suppose. Let me see. Drawn to Death. I don't know if any of y'all ever played Drawn to Death, but it was a game that they showed like years ago. It was at PlayStation Experience. It was one of the only games that they showed that actually looked good. It's a third-person shooter game and like a arena-style game, and it's like, if you ever seen the show Rudy Chabuti, Chalk Zone, right? If you ever seen the show Chalk Zone back in the day, yo, the animation style is kind of like that. Like, it's literally like drawn, like just your regular drawings, and it's just so much fun. Like, they got miniguns, chainsaws, like crazy ways to kill and stuff like that, bro. The game is really fun, but it's coming out. It's finally, so after 2 years, it's finally confirmed to be coming out in April, and the price is only going to be $19.99. I thought it was going to be free, but $19.99, I'm definitely confident in April.
It's called Drawn to Death, right?
On the death. The game, I was in the pre-alpha, the alpha, and then the beta. And the game, like I said, the game is just really good. So Chase brought up Pokemon Go.
Every day.
For anyone that's currently still playing Pokemon Go, right? They're adding this week 80 new Pokemon. So basically, the rest of the people that are in Gold and Silver, they did this like 2 months ago. They added like a few people, and people were like super outraged because they thought that they were going to be adding all the Pokemon and Pokemon Gold and Silver, but they're not. They're only adding 80 newer ones. They're not adding like the new legendaries. I don't know whatever happened to the old legendaries, the Mewtwo's, the Zapdoses, and all that stuff from the old gens. So I don't know what's going on. I do believe that them adding these people probably will bring people back to the game, but nowhere near the amount of time or the heyday that it was once at, because there was just nothing else as big as this game for that period of time that it was around. They are also adding PvP and trading finally. It's not going to be this week, but an update coming soon. They announced that they're definitely going to be adding PvP and trading. So, Humble Bundle raised $3.7 million in a day to help people who are having problems with the new travel ban that Donald Trump, y'all president, implemented.
Hey, bro.
So they raised $3.7 million to help people like with funds and things of that nature, getting back in or setting them up with food, blah, blah, blah. I thought that was pretty cool. It gave them like 50 books, 50 games. And I looked at some of the games. Some of the games were pretty decent. So I thought that was pretty cool for Humble Bundle. EA fined Madden. I don't know if y'all seen this, right? There was a Madden winner, the nigga that won the Madden tournament.
Yeah.
He won $75,000. EA fined him $3,000 because they looked at some of his older tweets. It was like 2012, 2013, 2014, and he was basically just calling everybody the N-word. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's apparently the story's coming out. It's supposed to be his friend, like it's supposed to make it better, but I don't really care. He responded to them by saying, y'all can take this little $3K. I still got 73 or whatever to spend, whatever. So Forza Horizon 3 has sold $2.5 million or 2.5 million units. Now,
good.
That's also the reason why I brought this up is I usually don't do number games, but it also pushed the Forza series over 1 billion. So they're now worth over 1 billion.
Hey, shout out to Xbox for that. That's big.
So the last news, and this is a big one. I think if you've been on YouTube, you've kind of been seeing this around.
Yeah.
I just want to bring it up. I think Chase probably knows what I'm talking about. PewDiePie, right? So PewDiePie, everyone knows who he is. The most subscribed dude on TV, on YouTube. He's been on TV. He's been in Call of Duty video game trailers, all types. Disney has dropped PewDiePie because he was signed to them. He had like, we don't know what he was going to do for Disney. Like, I don't know if he was going to be in a Marvel movie, if he's going to be in Lego games. I don't know. He was also on South Park, for those of you that didn't know. So PewDiePie is well known. He got dropped at Disney from using anti-Semitic jokes, basically making fun of Jews in several of his videos.
Yeah,
and having like Nazi imagery in his videos. I mean, if you've watched PewDiePie, to me, that's not surprising. I feel like they should have done more research on him before picking him up because he's not necessarily done those type of jokes, but he's poked fun at people before. That's just his goofy way. As well as YouTube, they stopped his series. I guess he had like a series on I don't know if it was on TV or if it was just on YouTube. Right, and it was on season 2, and it was with the dudes that I think he said with the dudes that do Walking Dead.
Yeah,
so like he was really up there. They ended up dropping him, so there's no season 2 coming out. As well as YouTube took them out of the preferred Google preferred. So you know, like normally when you watching somebody's video and you be like, "Hey, you like this person's content? You should check out." Like he's no longer in there. Now I don't think any of this is going to affect him personally. Like I feel like he's gonna lose some money, but it's still PewDiePie. Like people they're gonna forgive him. You already know how they do, bro. Like they always gonna forgive him. People don't even care about T. Martin's exploits that happened last year when they was doing that legal gambling and shit. You said what? You found it?
Website, yo.
Oh yeah. So that's all the news. Yo.
Okay. All right.
Told you I had a lot.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So. We're going to talk about this Nintendo stuff here in a second. This will be interesting because I want to get some people's perspective on this shit. Phil Spencer said that mouse and keyboard support is going to come to the Xbox platform eventually. What is y'all's opinion about keyboard and mouse being on console?
I have no problem with it.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, well. I mean, why not innovate ways to play? I mean, they're already trying to bring out consoles and, I mean, supposedly trying to bring specs to them that's competitive or compared. I mean, goofy-ass Sony said competitive to PC. So why not allow people to play using mouse and keyboard? I mean, shit, bringing up shitty-ass COD, they allowed this guy who had no arms. He was playing with his feet, to be honest with you, and they made a configuration control so that for people who are handicapped. So, like, why not innovate ways for people to play? I have no problem with them using mouse and keyboard. It can actually push that market. PC gaming made over $30 billion last year. I think this is going to be big, and I have no problem with it. That's it.
Yeah, I don't have any problem with that as well. I'm actually kind of 100% with Ricky on this one. It just gives another option to play. It helps out, I guess, texting too when you're chatting. You can just type on the keyboard. I mean, it's not, I guess some people out there would think like this is unfair for whatever reason. I mean, it's okay to me, in my opinion. It's just like I said, it's a different way to play. It makes it a little bit different, and more PC heads probably would jump on the Xbox wagon if they want anyway.
Propsy, what do you think?
I don't care. Like I have no fans or quarrels about it. Like it does nothing to me, does nothing for me, does nothing against me. It doesn't bother me at all. Swank brought up that you can do a lot of games on mouse and keyboard on PS4. So I mean, I don't know anybody that's going to. Most people that I ain't gonna say most, but a lot of people that I know play PC games with the PS4 or Xbox One controller. So. Like, what's going to be the big I guess it's for people that literally only play PC and want to switch over to PS4. But I don't think that's going to really affect a lot of people.
they're going to complain that they don't want to get pooped on by people using keyboard and mouse. But here's my issue with people that say that. I understand what you're saying, but they're saying that all the while using a SCUF controller. By their logic, SCUF controllers should not be allowed. Headsets should not be allowed. Racing wheels. You don't hear anybody on console complaining about playing against people that you know are using racing wheels or fighter sticks if you're playing against people that do fighters.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same shit. One gives you an advantage over the other. Like, you're not going to tell me playing against somebody with a fight stick doesn't feel like you're at a disadvantage. The same way keyboard and mouse feels like
although a lot of the people that do Evo do play on controller against niggas with fight sticks and beat them.
So, I mean, them dudes is a
they
special
the guys.
breed. Yeah,
like
but it's the. I feel like if you got FPS freaks on your analog stick, play buds and all that, if you got any extra shit on your console, you can't really complain about people using keyboard and mouse, because the reality is there's people that's been using that already. It's just it's not like a widespread thing yet. Go ahead, Barry.
There's like an expensive cable that you have to pay to use it. But yeah, man, I mean, shit. You talk shit being that you competitive, right? Shit, accept all forms of play. You use a race wheel to take advantage of people who play Gran Turismo and Forza. You use SCUF controllers so that you can, because your lazy ass don't know how to jump on your own, so you use the back fucking buttons to jump on the walls. Nah, we good. Allow it. Screw it.
Damn bones. I'm not saying fight sticks aren't beatable or they don't. I mean, I just feel like it's an advantage for people. That's why they go out and get them.
Especially people that, I've been playing with them for, So that fighting community, like there's certain people that prefer them over controller.
Hey, shout out to King Dub. I feel you. He said he played worse with all that garbage, and I might play worse too, bro. I've tried FPS Freaks and all that other stuff. I like to just play with just a basic setup. I mean, I have a headset, but that's about the only
I used to call it.
That's an advantage too.
It is.
Control. What is they called? The things that you put on top of them.
FPS Freaks.
Right. I did used to use those, and they did make my aim and my accuracy better.
I know people on PC, they use I know some people. Well, I know they were selling it at least. They had the little dot that you put on your monitor.
Oh yeah, I forgot what that shit was called. I seen that bullshit.
I seen that like in Best Buy. I used to work at Best Buy, so.
Another thing too is the fighting game. Somebody mentioned in the chat like 95% of people use fighting sticks for Street Fighter, Tekken, Mortal Kombat. Like, why not? And people complain that there's people cheesing.
In general, what we're trying to say is that you know what I'm saying? It's so much shit out here. It's keyboard and mice is just another tool. Just keyboard and mice.
I know I'm playing with you. I'm playing. I fucked up too. I said mouth is cowardly.
I mean, most people got something that gives them an advantage over the next player, period. Because I remember when I first started playing Modern Warfare 2, and I was on PlayStation, people on PlayStation still don't be using headsets, but you talking about 2010, having a headset, boy, I was able to hear everybody, especially in search, free-for-all, and auto modes where there wasn't a whole lot of explosives going on at the same time. So that's a major advantage. So keyboard and mouse, and then they make it like everybody that uses that stuff is good. So I don't know.
I think it's a fun way, man. I think it's fun. You got, like I said,
bro.
That's what I'm saying. PlayStation already offers you to like change up your whole configuration on the settings to your controllers. I mean, screw it. People who complain is because they just salty and shit that they suck in these games. So I don't give a shit.
I look at it like bridging the gap between console and PC to make everybody more comfortable, so make console gamers more comfortable with stuff that's on PC. So maybe one day, you know what I'm saying, I just think it's a good thing. More cross-play opportunities and all that shit. Maybe more people will go out and get PCs and all that. Like, I think it's fine.
Never mind.
Barry, you want to say something? I'm sorry, bro.
No, I said what I was gonna say.
I said what I was gonna say.
Actually, the show about to be over, right?
Yeah, about
pretty soon.
Yeah, we're just gonna run through these last couple of things real quick.
All right, I'm gonna add in something else.
Okay. Apparently, PlayStation 4 have their software sales. They've sold over 400 million games already. They are on pace to surpass PS2 with sales for hardware and software. Not 400 million sales, like total, 400 million games. They basically said for every PS4 sold, there's been about 8 games purchased for the PS4, so that's how you get around 400 million. So that's a great number. I'm sure the Xbox is doing numbers as well. It may not be 400 million, but it's a lot of games. So, a lot of people from PlayStation to Xbox spend time arguing about exclusives and which sell better. At the end of the day, when you got a platform and y'all moving 200 million, 400 million games, that's actually what matters. Because when you have that many games in the library, exclusives ain't gonna sell that well. That's why Nintendo's exclusives sell so well. They don't have a lot of games. There's a limited number of games, so they're gonna sell more of that game. So let me just throw that out there. Zelda Breath of the Wild is getting a season pass. This is Nintendo's first season pass.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, because Nintendo was always good at not really going for that extra dollar like that all the time. And, that's just something that I'm not used to seeing from them. But they're going to have a season pass for that.
What's that last statement you said?
What?
Say that one more time about Nintendo, that they're not the type to get that last dollar?
They're always trying to go for the extra dollar. Of course they are a company, but they didn't have DLCs. Well, they didn't have in-game purchases. They didn't.
What about Mario Kart and Super Smash Bros?
I know that. I'm saying compare what Nintendo does as far as leaving money on the table and compare that with Xbox and PlayStation. They don't have a lot of extra. Again, they sell DLCs and stuff, but you're not going to tell me.
They do worse.
Huh?
I think they do worse.
How they do worse?
Shit, they sold me a motherfucking brand new 3DS with no damn charger. That's worse.
Yeah, but we already talked about that goofy shit.
I know what you mean. I just wanted to make note, like, Nintendo does fuck shit.
Nintendo, but see, they sold the 3DS and just said, they said it was just use your, what was it, 3DS XL?
The one that you had before, we all have one.
That was some real goon shit right there. Like I honestly thought cell phone places was gonna start doing that too after Nintendo started doing it. Like, y'all niggas got a charger. Y'all don't need no charger. I hope not. I hope not either. But that was some goon shit. Nintendo.
Crazy to me. Wow.
And then GTA 4 and all the DLC is now playable on Xbox One. So that's something that Xbox One is going to have over PS4 this whole generation. And I don't have the exact article, but I saw something that said 40% of Xbox One users were playing backwards compatible games, like more than the newer games.
That's unbelievable and sad at the same time.
So, backwards compatibility, it might not be major news, but it's a feature that's always a plus. And
41%, that is major news. 41%, that's almost half of people playing back compatibility versus new games. That's crazy.
I gotta see if I can find an article for the next show, but yeah, and I think Hitman Absolution is also compatible on Xbox One. So Xbox One, bruh, bang for your buck, man. That's probably what you want to go with if you don't give a fuck about PC.
About the next.
I wish it was doing this. I wish it was doing this when it first came out. Yeah, I would have got an Xbox.
Well, I think a lot more people would have got Xboxes if they.
Speaking of, since we talk about backwards compatibility. And we know PlayStation doesn't have it. I forgot to mention that PlayStation Now is shutting down for PS3, the Vita, and whatever else devices it was on, the TVs, the Samsung TVs, the PlayStation TVs. The only thing it's not shutting down for is PlayStation 4 right now.
Shut the whole
what about the PC?
No, I don't think it's shutting down for PC or PS4.
I thought that was...
I want to know what they're trying to do for PC, because they mentioned PC out the gate. PC and PS4.
Yeah, they're shutting it down on the PS TV, the Vita and the 3.
Ooh, I forget. Yeah. I don't. You know what? We gonna have to start making a segment called I don't know what that is. And I swear, I forgot all about PlayStation Now, fam. Like, as many times as we talk about
I only know it because I see it.
Y'all talked about it because y'all shitted on it.
Right, but I see it because I'm on a PlayStation. You go to the store, that's right there, and it's like, bro, really. And then I'll occasionally go in there and look at some games, and I'm just like, bro, this could have been perfect if I could play this without paying $20, $30 a month.
That's what I'm saying, yo. It just costs too much, yo.
That shit trash, bro. The idea of the service was great, but they did a shitty job executing. And it's my personal opinion that if Xbox had a service like that, they would have executed that shit way better.
Most definitely.
Way better. It wouldn't even have been close.
Well, I guess their whole idea of it was backwards compatibility, and that shit's working good.
And you could have just gave us that. Or you could still have that and backwards compatibility.
I got a few more jewels to gem out.
Oh yeah, you do that, and then we gonna wrap
hop on
this
this.
up. Hop on for
PlayStation has some discounts, some sales that's going on right now that I feel like some of y'all might like. I don't know y'all like that personally, but some of these is good. Yeah, they got some decent gaming deals right now. Now they had the Capcom joint that was out like last week, but it was kind of too late. But Little Big Planet 3 is free right now. I don't know if any of y'all have ever played the franchise Little Big Planet. It's a platformer. It's really good. It's free for PlayStation Plus right now. They got, for the people that waited for Mafia to go down on discount, it is $30 right now, 50% off. The new Final Fantasy is $39.95 right now. WWE 2K17 is $30. I don't want to mention this game, but it's here. Evolve, the best Ultimate Edition, is $20. XCOM 2 is $30. Final Fantasy 10 Remastered is $20. What else? For the people that
Evolve.
What? Yeah.
So the servers even still up?
Yeah, I think people still play Evolve, low key. For the people that like, I know a lot of people hated this game and trashed it, but Battleborn, I think it was free on PC. It's $12 on the PS4 right now. The digital deluxe edition, which is the $80 version, this whole is $15. That's how you know this game did not accomplish what it was supposed to. The fact that this whole is $80 normally, going to be $80 next week, but it's only $15 right now. That's crazy.
Which game on Battleborn?
Yeah, Battleborn. And like I said, I think it was free on PC. So
that game, man. Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Battleborn.
It's free on PC. And that's it. They got a bunch of like cosmetics and stuff y'all can do.
Yeah, I call it struggle porn.
Gems. Like XCOM is really good. And you know, Mafia, for the people that waited for Mafia, is pretty good. And the new Final Fantasy.
He said Fallen is trash. Oh my god, he's smoking crack.
It's really not trash.
Yeah, that's
and if Chase is saying it's not trash, then you know there's something weird.
BioShock is on here too. It's $30.
Which one?
For the collection for all of them. It's $38 on here too. So
38. Okay, I'm like,
yeah, it's decent.
BioShock,
one of the best franchises ever to me.
Absolutely. And we are in the middle. I feel the middle of the generation. I feel like these generations are probably gonna get stretched out to 6 or 7 years. I feel like we really about to start getting that heat. And I try not to say that last year in 2015, but I think we really about to start seeing that shit. Like there's a lot. I can't keep up now, yo. What?
You know why? And huge shout out to King Dub. He called this out a long time ago. He said, we're gonna get heat later on towards the ending cycle. I mean, we don't know if there's the ending cycle coming soon next couple of years for PS4, Xbox One, but he said all the heat is gonna start coming towards the later generation of this console, simply because games, just like when Xbox One, Xbox 360, and PS3 came out, there wasn't heat day one. It had to wait a little bit of time until you got that Gears.
You had to wait that long for Xbox 360.
No, absolutely not. Remember how games are made now.
Yeah, I'm just saying we definitely waited longer because Xbox 360 came 2004, 2003?
Xbox 360 came out 2006.
Okay, Gears of War came out. The first Gears came out 2007?
Yeah, 2006. Wasn't it 6? Because Halo, Halo came out.
There you go. So it came out the same year. So you had gems like immediately. Like,
no, of course.
Xbox 360 was different compared to what we got now. I ain't gonna stand.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Continue.
And looking at towards this end cycle, it looks like we're getting games that should have been here. Since day one, we're getting a lot of games. There's a lot of games being brought up. Shit, we haven't seen a God of War game since the PS3 generation. I mean, with the exception of that remaster, which who counts that? We got new IPs coming out for both consoles. I'm lying. There's none really coming out for Xbox. I'm just trying to fit them in. But we got games. What?
Sea of Thieves. Cuphead.
Sea of Thieves. Cuphead. That's all I know.
Yo, come on, y'all know what I'm talking about when I say these games, though. Let's get come on.
Scalebound. I mean,
yo, man, y'all can't. Scalebound's about to reach Joe Montana status, fam.
Nah, bro. That's
Crackdown's
Joe
been delayed
Montana
too.
They didn't cancel that game, did they?
What, Joe Montana?
I just ain't never heard
Bro,
that.
that shit is out. Joe Montana is now called Montana Football, and it's a 7v7 pass-only game. I swear to God, fam. Don't ask me how I know. Don't ask me.
He's just out, though. Scalebound ain't never coming out.
And that's Platinum Games.
Facts.
Microsoft has a habit of canceling a lot of great studios.
They canceled one of their
Fable.
biggest franchises, Fable.
And then
Like Fable is one of the biggest franchises.
There's a ton of games from Xbox 360. And don't get me wrong, every company cancels games. I don't know how much Nintendo cancels. Like, PlayStation definitely canceled games. But we see a lot of brand new goddamn games the whole console life from PlayStation, as well as the shit that we all love. So I
want to add in something for Ricky. Ricky was talking about King Dub saying we was getting these games. I think a lot of the reason why we're getting these, so-called really good games, hopefully they're going to be good, God of Wars and these other games that are coming out, is because people keep forgetting that these consoles came out way too soon anyway.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
If they came out at the right appropriate time, the games would be coming out right about nowish. Like these games that would be coming out, they'd be launching with the damn system versus waiting 2-3 years later and just now finally getting some of these gems.
And not only that, you remember, there's some games that will possibly being developed. I mean, we got The Division, Destiny, Ghost Recon. They were developed 2 years before current gen now. Yeah. So, and look at some of them, how they performed. So I can only imagine some of the games developed for this gen. Say it again?
Somewhat like Last Guardian is supposed to have been developed for 10 years.
Shit.
Well, it looks like it. I ain't gonna hold you up. That shit looked 10 years old.
Yeah, it's PlayStation 2. Yeah,
I'm looking at the games, that's just coming out this year. It looks like I got something for every month, yo.
Real shit.
It does.
Like
sometimes it's next month.
Sometimes it's 2 or 3.
It's starting next month. Well,
it's
really this
now,
month.
Yo.
Yeah, really this month. But
I just want to throw this out here, yo. I just want to throw this out here. I haven't put Yakuza down since I bought it, yo. That game's so fucking fun.
And then Resident Evil was.
Yo, do you enjoy with the dialogue?
Yeah,
I'm having such a hard time right now.
I watch anime, so I watch.
Oh yeah,
anyway.
so that's all you get.
Yeah, so
it's just killing me.
It's all subbed.
Yeah, so I think the main character speaking English, right?
Nope, no English.
Oh fuck me.
Everything's sub.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't care because I would watch anime. So
if you watch anime, you're good, yo. Like.
That's why it's a little bit of a bother for me right now. I'm just like, but the fighting and everything in that game makes it so much fucking fun.
Yeah, the fighting's fun.
Cool activities and shit. All right, let's wrap this up. We want to hop on For Honor before it gets too late. Thank you all for coming out. I know I had 2 or 3 OBS crashes, but we went a whole podcast with no fucking lag, bruh. No lag at all. So that's good for the future. So yeah, man. Let's go ahead and do the outros. Barry, start with you.
All right. Yeah.
Worst outro.
You get nervous?
Worst outro thus far.
Man, listen. I didn't even know what to say.
You ain't really sell us. You ain't really sell us on nothing right there.
Listen, guys. Great show today. I just want to thank everybody, Chase, Ricky, Prof for bringing me out. Make sure you guys check out my channel at xoeclips.com/YouTube. Wherever how the URL goes. Let's do it, guys. Thank you.
True.
Have a good day, everybody. I'm glad Barry was able to come through again.
We're going to complete the whole outro to Barry. Go ahead, Ricky. What the fuck was that, sir?
Yeah,
y'all should have left me alone, man. I was chilling.
Nah, listen. I think Prof and Carter might stream. Make sure you guys check out their Twitters or YouTube channels, depending on where they're going to stream from. We're going to play this fucking For Honor and get popping. We out.
Prophecy?
Yeah, I'm about to stream For Honor. We all going to be on this whole, me, Carter, Chase,
yes, sir.
Ricky. What's good? I'm setting up the stream right now. It's just going to be from PlayStation because, I ain't built that.
You streaming on YouTube or Twitch?
I'm going to stream on Twitch just because it's easier for me to do it that way versus having to set it up there.
I'm going to warn y'all, though. I'm a beast.
Okay. So we live right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, come through.
You got the link? Yo, you got his link here?
And we still got our Discord. It's in the description. Links to everybody's channels in the description. We're going to holler at y'all next Wednesday, 5:30. We've been on time on this hoe. All right.